to be friends with you on Facebook. The selling will come later. So 8 steps how to actually use social media. Number 1, you want to create a Twitter account. It all starts there. From now on, whenever you talk to someone, you send them to your Twitter. You just want to send them to your Twitter so that they follow you, so that you give them free information and you build a friendship and a following. 2, start following people that are in your field, in your niche. Do not follow everyone. And do not put automatic systems on your Twitter. Number 1 rule, do not automate this. Take the time, set a goal. Set 1 hour each day. You're going to say, I'm going to Twitter 1 hour each day. I'm going to add 50 people each day that I like, that are interested, that I have an interest with them, and follow them. They will follow you back, and their followers will follow you. It's viral, it's exponential. That's the power of all this. So also, start posting interesting links on Twitter. Do not post your own things. I cannot make this clearer. Start posting interesting links on Twitter. Okay. Now, create a Facebook account. Who has a Facebook account? Raise your hand. Okay, everyone. Good. So everyone's created a Facebook account. Now, can someone tell me, how is Facebook so popular? Why is Facebook so popular?
Well, it allows you to keep tabs of people within your social network without really having to call them. But then they pretty much like update you on what's going on in their lives. Kind of like on hands-free, keeping it
Okay. So you can silently lurk in the background without actually being intrusive or invasive.
Okay. So what does that mean? How do we do that?
Well, like he said, like when you log on to your Facebook account, generally the way that they have their homepage positioned, you see everyone's status update, you see the notifications, you click on that. So you have this running tally of what everyone's doing, what games they recently, or quizzes they decided to, participate in, what their current status is. They posted new pictures of their daughter's graduation, what have you. So you don't really have to interact or do anything other than just look at the homepage.
Hold that thought. What did you just say? They posted what?
They posted pictures of whatever activity is going on in their life.
That's how Facebook is so popular. Because of the images, because of the pictures. So what do? Most people take an album, take 60 pictures, and post it at one time.
Right.
So that means your friends only see that once. Now imagine if you posted one picture for 60 days. What happens then? Then you'll appear on your Facebook friends and news feeds every single day. You become always in their minds. So that's a very, very interesting tactic. Post one picture for 60 days. Each day, one picture. Not 60 pictures in one day. Okay. So post images, one Facebook. Okay, so create groups and fan pages. So who can tell me what's a fan page?
It's when you follow a particular person or Facebook. You're a fan of them, so you get greater updates on what they're doing.
Okay, so that's Facebook's way of trying to promote businesses. It's sort of like Twitter because of the whole following, because but you're friends with this fan pages. So you should create, if you have a business, you should create fan pages. That's where you send the Twitter followers to your business. From Twitter to Facebook. Okay? And then you create groups, interesting groups, something that would interest you. This is all about you. So make it for people that you have something that interests and they have something that is in common to you. And you're gonna like that. We're all here to have fun and to enjoy ourselves and to make money. Bottom line. Now, create a YouTube account. Who has a YouTube account? Okay, most of you have a YouTube account. Do you guys post any videos on the YouTube account? Post YouTube. YouTube is a great way to drive traffic. Now, I'll be talking about our next meetings about annotations, of putting links on YouTube videos and sending them to your websites. That's another next slide. So, but upload 1 or 2 videos a week. Something that would spark people. It would be creative. It's all about getting the people interest. That's all. So upload 1 or 2 videos a week. So that's how do you use social media in a very small nutshell. Okay. 4 things you must avoid at all costs using social media. Okay. Over updating your Facebook and Twitter statuses. I went back. I did this. I did that. Twitter. Why is Twitter so powerful? It's not necessarily updating what you're doing, but instead updating how you can help other people. So keep that in mind. How can you help other people? How can I provide value? Okay, I found a great article, I'm going to post that. Do not post it on every social media site, on every social network that you can possibly find. Also, Facebook, do not post more than 3 to 5 times an update status a day, because that's not what Facebook is for. Twitter, you can post about 5 to 7 each day. So that's really, really important, because you don't want to spam people. You're going to be known as a spammer, and your whole social media campaign is dead. So another thing, do not add everyone on Twitter that you see. That's not the point of this. Only add people that you have interest with, that you think are interesting, that you think you can provide value to them, and they can provide value back. So using automated software, auto follow, and things like that, don't try it. Spend 1 hour a day, do it manually, you'll get better results. And do not spam people with your product. Do not go on home on Twitter and go, oh, check out my great product. It's awesome. Nobody cares. They only care about how you can help them. They don't care about your product. They will once you show them that you care about them. That's when they start caring about your product. So what's the next step? The next step is go home and create a Twitter account if you don't have one. Then find some interesting people and follow them. If you want, you can follow me. I don't mind. Create a Facebook if you don't have one. You guys seem like you guys all have one. Now, please, 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 write an honest review of what you thought of tonight's meetup on the website. This is very, very important. To grow this meetup group, to have more business-oriented people, to have people enjoy themselves, I really appreciate this. So let's now get some snacks and take a little 10-minute break and get to know one another a little bit better. Okay. Yes?
Just a quick question. I don't know if it's within scope. I know LinkedIn is another big one in terms of professional, I'm sure, including, you don't mention it because you're focused more like e-commerce and such.
Yeah. LinkedIn is more like you said, a professional group. We'll be talking about LinkedIn. We'll talk about all the networks that we can use. We'll talk about Friendster and FriendFeed and all the B sites as well, Dig Propeller, and things like that. So stay tuned. It'll happen.
Thanks.
All right, so let's get some water and some things like that.
Okay. Thank you so much. Well, you will find
I'll
out.
get back to you. I have it on my computer, actually.
I was okay, I'll look at it.
Because I'm doing and we're doing video, and we've been uploading the video to YouTube and to Facebook.
It's basically kind of like Facebook, but it's like updating your
your